Say what? Pating?
Everybody keeps saying you're not saying it. Hello and welcome. We're live on Main Street.
Yep. And we're going to have the other camera up here. And hey, there we go. So tell me if you want to come on tonight. We are down here on Main Street. It's Thursday night. It was 105 degrees today. And right now it's a cool, balmy 97 degrees. With a warm wind coming. And we got both cameras on. We're actually sitting across the street tonight at One Eye Jack's, looking at Loud American across the street. So let's see who all comes on, and we'll give you a little lowdown on what's going on.
Big Ben was on, Karen's on, Big Ben's on, Joe's on, Joe Casey. How you guys all doing? Hope you're all having a good night. I hope it's nice and cool where you are, because it's been really hot here.
That's 2 days. Yesterday was 100 degrees for our ride that we went out to Hewlett. And scenic ride. We had 11 bikes and would you say about 20 people?
Hey, Kitten, are you guys home or are you still out here? Yeah, I looked up there where you were, where you guys were at. Not bikes.
Racing bikes.
Yep. Clint's on. How are you doing, Clint?
So, if you haven't heard, Mike's doing a little better. He's actually out of the hospital. And so that's pretty exciting. Subscriber, actually from St. Charles, Missouri. Right down the street. Right down the street. Not like it was.
Oh, that one went off. I'll have to see. Oh, we're in the hotel. We're at the hotel. Okay. I kind of looked when we walked by, but I didn't look all the way up. But I couldn't remember how long you said you guys were going to stay here. There's one down, then up. Pating. Hello, Bob and Tam. The Pating Nation. Yes, we are. Getting ready for John Party. All right. That sounds cool. It's out at the Chip. A lot of people are excited to see him tonight, so that'll be cool. Half people going to him, half people are going to see Jackal. There's a few other people. Yeah, we had all talked about going out to dinner tonight, and everybody's going to the concerts. So right now, we're out here by ourselves. Here till Sunday. Okay. Then maybe tomorrow night. Oh, no, Friday. Maybe tomorrow night we could do something. We were thinking, we haven't made it out to the Pasta Crawl yet either, so we were thinking about maybe going out there one night. So we want to do a live tonight. Tomorrow morning, we want to try to maybe go out to Full Throttle. We've only been out there pre-rally. We haven't been out there since then. So,
hey, there we go. We got it back on.
There's Brian. He's at the Tip. You're going to the concert tonight. We really didn't go anywhere out for dinner tonight. We just went down to Uncle Louie's, and that was about it.
I was out to dinner.
Well, I know, but I mean, we were talking about going to Costume Trial, so I think that might be tomorrow night. Just in case anybody wants to go. At work, trying to get to watch YouTube. My favorite YouTubers. Wait, you're my favorite. Thank you. What up and down? Did you ever change your name? You said you were thinking about changing your name to Thomas or something else, but I don't know. I don't think you ever changed it, did you? Karen's on. She's been on waiting for a while, so she's seen us there. Yes, we would love tomorrow. Okay, Fender Kitten, that sounds good. We will have to get something together. Either go out to lunch or dinner, but we definitely need to go out to the Pasta Corral and see her. Tony Huffman's on. Please, what's squeaking? Is that this?
That guy's bike.
No. I missed you too, Tony. Where have you been? We've been here. Can you guys hear a squeaking sound? I don't know if it's on the, what's the wildest thing you guys have seen at the rally?
Don't know. Not many things surprise us. We've seen a guy dressed up as an Indian chief, and he had a squall behind him. She had pasties on, but I mean that wasn't a shocker.
We just filmed somebody getting their t-shirt cut up. Lots of pasties, lots of painted girls.
Probably the wildest thing I've seen is people that are too small to be on a very large bike. They can't touch the ground. They're tippy-toeing. It's like, get a Sportster, get a Softail, or get a lower, do something. It's dangerous that you're on a bike that you can't touch the ground. It's not like a bicycle. And we were in a parking lot yesterday out there at Devil's Tower on the outside of it. And a couple girls were in there, and a guy couldn't touch the ground. We ended up having to push him back. And then they're like, you're pushing too far the other way. You're hurting my leg. You're hurting my leg. I'm like, then fall over. I don't care.
Okay.
So if I go to the doctor, is something wrong, and you ask me what is wrong, and push the video comes in.
Pretty much. That'll be the way it is. We had a subscriber. He's from St. Charles, Missouri. He says not too far from Washington, Missouri, where we used to live. And he wanted to know what the second noise was. Bob's like, you got to wait till the video comes out. He's like, so if you go to the doctor and the doctor says something's wrong, and he's going to tell Bob, wait till the video comes out when he asks.
But the idea is, this is YouTube. I'm not going to a YouTube doctor. So if I told everybody, then you wouldn't watch the video. So we got some more stuff done today.
Yep.
So that video will be coming out soon. So we got a lot of videos. We got a lot of videos that's going to be coming out in the next 30 days. We got Topless Tuesday, the uncut version. That'll be out there on Patreon. Either between the end of this month or next month. We got a lot of shots here that won't be able to go on Patreon. And so we'll be posting them on Patreon.
Their faces had lots of rookies at the rally this year.
Yes. We would
lots
say
of first timers.
We would say 50% of the people here are first timers. Never been to the rally before. But I mean, that doesn't really mean something, because you could be somebody that rides really, really good and just never been to the Sturgis rally.
It's very overwhelming. I've been State 100. How you doing? Did you say you were coming now? I couldn't remember. I know he asked if we were going to the Meekum auction again in January.
So the crowd here peaked on Saturday. That was the busiest day. Most people here, crazy. It was probably close to the 75th numbers for that day. Traffic was backed up all the way to the highway, both roads, Junction and LaSalle. Very heavy traffic. Sunday was kind of about 3/4 of the way. Now we're back down to normal. So here it seemed like this week, starting last week, Thursday, which is actually what I always tell everybody. Thursday is kind of the best time to come. That seems to be what the crowd did here. Pretty much by today, it's slow everywhere. You're wanting to get something.
We went out to the chip on Sunday. We saw a lot of campers leaving as we were going in. So we thought, well, that's the first wave leaving. The second wave's going to come in. Well, the second wave, again, just like last year, never came in. So, and some of the vendors are saying that too. So right now, there's no, looking for us or not?
No idea.
She's looking at her phone and looking up like, you were just on.
Where are you at? The two phones sitting in front of us isn't a giveaway. People walk by and they're like, what the heck are these people doing?
Okay.
Because I've got this big old thing. The other tripod I must have took out of. You can see on the other camera, we've got it on a tripod. That's our normal phone carrier. And so this is actually on the gimbal. The other phone's on the gimbal with the tripod. And so it'll sit there. It's nice and smooth. And internet kind of sucks right now, so hopefully we won't have any trouble with that.
Must be doing shots over there.
I don't know, yelling at this old guy.
Send me the link to the Patreon. My friend was there on Topless Tuesday. All right. All you have to do is go to patreon.com.
Oh, Patreon. Well, we'll put it back up again.
Right. Is it on our banners? Oops.
Now you done it.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
All right, if you want to go to our Patreon page, this is what you need to type in. $3 gets you pictures. $9 gets you videos. $25 gets you unedited versions of video.
The adult content. How about that? 2 names. He's narrowed it down to. Well, why won't it? Oh, there it goes. That was a very delayed reaction. 2
Wheels
names
of Tom and Two Wheeling Tom. I like Two Wheeling Tom.
That's cool.
So,
There's
just
a
been,
lot of people. It's not as crowded.
supposed to cool down tomorrow. It's supposed to be about 94 tomorrow, so about 10 degrees cooler than what the peak was today. Saturday, they're talking about 88 degrees, 25% chance of rain. That's pretty much a chance of rain here every day. Actually, during this whole rally so far, knock on whatever this is, piece of wood or whatever it is, it has not rained at all in Sturgis.
But boy,
hasn't
you can
rained.
tell by the dust on everything.
It hasn't rained in Sturgis for probably 2 weeks. Buffalo chip's a lot better as long as you don't stay. One of our subscribers got a cabin out there on the outer road, which is the airport road, and all the little 4-wheelers are going up and down in front of his place, and the dust is just awful out there on that side. The rest of the park that we've been in, the main park, Bikini Beach and all that, the dust is pretty minimal. A lot better. For Kathmandu, we're getting dust covered. Just a little bit of road that's in front of us. Like I say, once again, it has not rained. As I said, a lot of people always complain, oh, it's so dusty at this campground or that campground. Every campground is freaking dusty when there ain't no rain.
You can have dust or mud. It's your choice. So I would rather have the dust than the mud. Because the mud, you'd be slip sliding away. We did do some of the drag racing last year. If you look at the beginning before the rally started, we ourselves have never done drag racing, but we videotaped it last year.
I seen last night the Monkey Man and also Adam Sandoval. They were both out at the racetrack. So they did lives. There you go. You got to see it. We did it last year. Nobody seemed to really watch it. Another reason why we didn't do it again this year. If nobody's watching, why we go back and put it back up there. We wanted to do the hill climbing, but we found out that was Monday, and that's the day we had our meet and greet, so we didn't make it to that. Got a couple of the ice in it.
I poured most of it in there already. Why?
I was wondering when a lot in there left. So, not too bad. We're caught up. We went out to the dealership today. Got a shout out from Mike. Dealership pretty much is open until about noon on Saturday. That's when all the vendors will start heading out. Unless it's really slow tomorrow. If it's as slow as it was today, they may be starting to pack up Friday night and be gone by Saturday morning. If you're still here, you want something done, this is the time to get out there and get it done. Now, I know we talked to Speeds the other day, and they were booked all the way up until Friday of this week. So, who knows? So, I don't know how they are doing now, but I know we gave away the oil filter, and we had it for the gentleman, and he didn't make it back to us, so he went down to Speed. They only had one left. So,
I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. I'll put it here. We haven't heard how we've done yet at Wyatt. Somebody else asked us that today too. Somebody asked how our Mike went. Our Mike is doing really good. We saw him today, and he's.
If you go on the Facebook,
told him to take it slow.
If you go on the Facebook, he did put.
I know it keeps flashing.
Well, it's because it's losing signal probably.
No.
If you go to Mike's, go to our website, Facebook page, you can see what he gave you an idea.
It still looks live, but
It's not sending the signal out. All right, there it goes. So this camera's going in and out because the internet kind of sucks. Let me see if I can switch that over.
did you guys find out what I did? No, that's what we just said. Somebody else asked that today. We should have stopped by, but took Wyatt's on the way home.
Well, supposed to be Mike went by there today. He said if we did a live tonight, maybe he would swing by. He was going to ask Wyatt what we've given. Have any of you given to Wyatt? That way we'll know kind of what it is.
Well, see, Karen, did you give online? Because I know Karen, you're not here. I think she's down in Florida. So this is good for the bikes, girls want car wash. Yes, it is. Does see it. Chris's Quinton. Well, that's good. Twin Cam says just picked up the toy hauler and looking forward to going next year. All right, Twin Cam town. Scotland says, how long will vendors be there? Depends on the crowds. If the crowds get really
some of them, like for instance, Speeds, if they're really busy, they'll stay all the way through all day Saturday. Mostly Sunday, they're all going to be start weaseling away because their permits are only good for so long, so many days. So that kind of depends on that. Like I say, at the Harley dealer, exit 55, they said mid-morning, noon, most of them should be heading out on Saturday. So if you still want something done and you're here, butts up there tomorrow and get your stuff done. We pretty much got everything on the bike done. Last thing was done this morning or mid-afternoon. That's all done. We got the second noise fixed. That's running fine now. And so we'll be sending you those videos.
I don't know. Comments aren't coming up. But Mohawk Mike says, fatigue. Hi, everyone.
On there.
I don't know. And then, hey, Sus. Oh, my gosh.
To Bob and Tam.
There you go.
Bob and Tam.
Do you watch us?
No.
There, you're officially on YouTube now. You're movie stars.
That's how you can find us on the back there.
Awesome.
Love you too. Thank you. Check us out.
I sure will.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Let's see what we got here. All right, these comments are kind of working there.
No, not really. Lone Star, Lone Wolf on wheels. Howdy. Did you guys make any?
Troublemakers? Did we see any troublemakers? No. We see some drunk people falling down. The other night we were over there. Some drunk lady fell down, and then I told the cop out there. I said, I think, and they were picking her up off the ground. So the cop said, we ain't gonna fool with her. It's like somebody else already taking care of her. So we have seen some drunk people falling down, but other than that, haven't seen anybody causing any trouble out here. But I mean, we're not out here late. We may stay out here late tomorrow night. We may ride the bus in. The bus, not the bus. Catmandu bus.
There you go.
Riding on that.
How you doing?
And
Dawn's on.
spend our last Saturday night down here.
I tell you what, I was wiped out yesterday after that ride. It was in the heat and it was all day long and I was done. So anyway, love the Apex Edition Road King. And say, just curious, how much is an average beer? $8?
That's the way you go.
Average. I'd say $8.
No, that's not average. Because you go down Louis, it's $3. It's $9 here. So what would the average be?
Well,
$6.
well, there's $12.
Where's
Some
$12?
places. We've been a couple places.
I haven't
with
seen no
$12.
$12 beers. Most of the places for our beer, cheapest is around $3. Most expensive is around $9. Now it could be places that are higher than that, but that's kind of the mix. Most of the bars here are around $8.
Much so. Oh, we got a new member.
If you're out of the Buffalo Chip, they actually have the bar. I think it's called Woody's Bar or something. They've got dollar crafts down there, dollar beers during. So when people always say the Buffalo Chip's so expensive, there's a lot of deals that they have.
When you leave, where are you going next?
You gotta put all that stuff in your pocket.
And then I can't get to it when somebody comes up.
You'd rather have them all blow away. Stickers are blowing across the parking lot. One too many. Get the one you have, then you go back up.
Dawn's laughing. Beer high, but it keeps things going. That's what they say.
Well, I always say this is
$5 cheeseburger on Main Street, it says.
I always say, you're coming to an event. It's like going to Disneyland, going to a baseball game. Anywhere you go, you're going to always pay more for our stuff. We were just out the other day. I don't know where we were at yesterday. That they had $10. Oh, it was out at the Stonehouse. They had $10 burgers and $12. Both the two sandwiches, barbecue and the hamburger, was only $10, and $12 for one of the other sandwiches they had. So there is things out here you can get that's reasonable. You just got to do a little shopping and don't buy at the first place you see.
Karen says, where are you heading after Sturgis? Home. You guys rock. Thank you, Harold. Watching from Mobile, Alabama, Road Glider. Oops. On roofs. Pro tip, flank, leaving in your saddlebag. Pro tip, flask, leave it in your saddlebag. Yep, you can do that too. There's Randall. How you doing?
The reason he said that is you don't want to be carrying around a flask, walking up and down Main Street or anything like that, because if they pull you over or pull you aside, find out you got a flask, now you're carrying alcohol, hard liquor on the street, which you're not allowed to do here. That's the point of what he said. Leave your flask. You know, if you're filling up your soda, whatever. I didn't tell you to do that, but
the crowds, the peak, like Bob said, was on Saturday, and the crowds are slowly dwindling down. Just joined. Howdy from Allen, Texas. Been watching you guys since you got there. Thanks for the 411 every day.
we have a lot of stuff that we're going to be talking about after the rally here. If you'd like to camp with us next year, we're going to be giving you some information, possibly already by next week, to let you know where we're going to be at the Buffalo. Well, if we are at the Buffalo Chip, or if it's Kathmandu or where it's at, we'll be able to tell you when you need to book, how it's going to work, all that. So we've kind of talked to the Buffalo Chip a little bit, and if you're somebody that wants to kind of hang out where we are, you can get a camping spot, you can rent a trailer. We may be able to put tents on some of our RV spots. Of course, you won't be in the shade. We're not going. We thought we could get this one section, but it's somebody's been renting for 20 years. They've got this whole one area, which was behind it was all trees. It'd been great for tenters, but on this side would have been in the sun for the RVs, but that's already taken. So the staff told us about this other section, which is fairly quiet, easy in, easy out, and because everybody likes it, easy in and easy out.
Calypso Notch says he'll fill his saddlebags with ice and Bud Light. They do that down in Mexico. Somebody else want to know if we were going to the Lone Star Rally, which is
Don't know yet. We are booked for it. We've got a reservation for it. What we have to do is a couple of things. One, the garage is getting built. We have to see how that's coming along. If for some reason they're way behind, then yeah, we'll probably go in November. But if the building's already up and it's done, if my electric has been set and everything, I may stay to finish up my electric work. Who knows? Because in Arizona, the best time to work is in the wintertime. So I want to have the garage all done before we go to Daytona in the spring.
Hello from Arizona. That's Chip Biggs. Thanks for the streaming. You're welcome. And for those of you that couldn't make it, that's why we try to do these live so you can see Main Street. And for yourselves there, nice shirt. Bill says I have a nice shirt. You're a lucky guy. They're not staying the whole time.
And you can do different things. Let's like come in here. You can go, a lot of these campgrounds will do pre-rally. It's like I say, that to me, the best thing to do if you want to do rides is do it. Well, first of all, if we end up doing the Buffalo Chip during the rally, we'll be doing no rides during the rally. The only rides we'll do would be the Legends ride and the Rusty Wallace ride, and where the cop's going to go yell at him.
I don't know. He's telling them where to go. Oh, man.
Crazy old man drove down the street and can't read the sign saying it's blocked. How they got through without hitting any bikes? I have no idea. See any bikes on the ground up there? So, yeah, first time I've ever seen a car get down Main Street.
There must not be cops at the other end, and there usually is.
Cops are following him down. Now he stopped in the middle of the block. Oh, I guess the cop's giving him a hard time. You give him a damn ticket.
Packages go on sale at the Chip, I think they told us September 1st. And when I think Kathy told me at the ship. But we'll try to find
We'll
out.
know more next week. Monday or Tuesday, we should have all your information.
Here's Motor Jess. How you doing?
What they normally do is the first 30 days, they allow people that booked this year to rebook first. So that's the first thing that they do.
So Motor Jess is the one we saw in Rocky Point. He said this is the first time in Sturgis. He said thanks for all the info, and he said, well, he'll see us in Rocky Point.
We're thinking about Rocky Point again, but we just haven't. The Rocky Point, well, one, it depends if we go to
Change his
Galveston.
name, Two Wheelin' Tom.
There you go. And we haven't really found that many people that wanted to go down the Rocky Point with us. And actually, from our house, it'd probably be closer than going to Galveston. We just went to Mexico instead.
Oh, yeah, it would be.
I don't know.
Great videos of Legends Ride. Oh, yeah, that was cool. Did you guys see that today? Did you see who we got on video? Our special guest. She welcomed everybody out there to South Dakota. So Danny's on. Can't wait to be there next year. Danny's coming next year, too. Whoops. Tabitha says, background shot is beautiful.
So we're looking at, now we've turned the camera, and we're actually looking at, across the street is one of Big Al's shops. So we're right here on the corner.
Oh, were they able to see that car?
Yeah.
Besides
I'll turn around the other way. You can see the people coming then.
Oh, there's a girl in red, white, blue flag.
There you go. You'll be able to see people walking up. So now you're looking at, to the left side of your screen is Jack Daniels area where Loud American has their bands. All their live bands are there. Pretty much everything that's downtown is free when it comes to bands. That's why a lot of people say, oh, they cost. Only the Buffalo Chip. It's the only one to charge you for their big concerts. The full throttle, if you're there before 6 o'clock, it's free too. You wait, it's like 10 or 20 bucks. And they give you, I think, a free drink or something. I don't know.
They give you a ticket.
Yeah. We haven't been out there in a while. We're going to go out there maybe tomorrow. Well, we didn't come, but somebody told me today there's nothing going on out there either. So I don't know. When we were out there earlier, it didn't look like Michael Ballard had really done a whole lot this year. He's buying a bunch of properties. We already broke the news to you. He bought a piece of property in Daytona, right across from the International Speedway. We are also told he's looking at property in Milwaukee, not too far from the museum. It'll be, what, 125th year this year? 120th?
25th, I think. Whatever 2003 is. Or 1903, 23. Maybe it's the 20th. Yeah. 120th. That's what it is.
So we're trying to go to that, but nobody's called us back in.
Yeah, we've called all these campgrounds and all these places to stay, and they say, oh, well, we'll call you back. We'll call you back. Nobody ever does. So you can still do all the rides, Terry, when you come out.
Maybe loud back there.
So you can still do all the rides when you come out here. So you can still do, he's coming out in June before the rally next year. Terry, that we met up at Meetups at the auction.
Yeah.
So you can still do all the rides. Loud American's open. The Knuckles open year round. Side Hacks is open. You can do all the rides.
Funny.
I guess.
J&B Cycles is open year round. The Harley dealer, of course, the Indian dealer. Vendor-wise, there'll be nobody here. Nobody gets here till about the week before the rally. The week before that, they're slowly putting stuff up. They're really, some of the t-shirt places along Main Street here will open up. How many freaking t-shirts do you need to buy? You know, it's getting to be like what we used to have in Laughlin. It's going to be more junk vendors down here on Main Street than people selling motorcycle stuff.
I'm on foot. Now I need to find you guys. Okay, we're at One Eye Jack's across from Loud America. We're on the corner of Main and 3rd. So that's where we are. So there's Scott. Did you make it home? Made it home safe and sound. Thanks for the meet and greet. You're welcome, Scott. I think Neil was a little disappointed you left a day early because he's melting out here. He's like an Alaskan snowman out here in the desert heat. One Eye Jack's. That's where we are. Egghead Rock said, good say you can cruise around and do the rides with the roads almost all to yourself. Pretty much, yeah.
Well, you still got to worry about cars. This is a very, very big tourist area. Not Sturgis, but the Black Hills. You've got Mount Rushmore here. You got Crazy Horse. You got Custer.
You can still go to Custer State Park and see the buffalo too. That'll be there. Something Mount Rushmore, you can do that. That's all open year round. I think next year, 120th anniversary.
Yeah, she looked it up.
I finally figured it out in my head. I did it all by myself in my head. That guy knows more people than we know. I wish they had more barbershops like the Progressive one did a few years back. I know that was kind of cool. There's our Arbor Day getaway.
You can go, which we didn't get out there yet, the Full Throttle, which I don't know how long the dealership's going to be out there. Harley's giving free haircuts, giving tattoos, and pinstriping for free out at Pappy Hoyle Campground.
Needles Highway, yeah. All that's open, yeah. If you come out before the rally.
As long as it ain't snowing.
Yeah. Well, he's coming out in June, but there could be snow in June, believe me.
They had snow flurries out here. I think it was in June this year.
Crazy Horse Museum's awesome, yeah. They nickel and dime you to death, though, boy.
But they got the museum here in town.
Yeah, that'll be
Motorcycle
open year-round.
Museum.
So there's still a lot of things to do if you're not here during.
They got the train you can ride over there in Keystone and Hill City.
Yeah.
They've invited us again to get over there. I don't know if we'll make it over there. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. Call a lady up this week tomorrow if you're going to do that. The other guy never wrote us back about a meeting yet, huh?
No, it's a blue phone, wherever that one. I looked a while ago and it wasn't there. We're staying in Deadwood and then in Keystone. So yeah, those are two places to go to. All the little towns will be open. You can go down to Custer, the city also, and they rent ATVs. A lot of these cities rent the ATVs, and you can go. They've got, what is it, 120,000 miles of 20,000 miles of
Off-road.
off-road.
And they're wide roads. You could actually take trucks and stuff on it. I wouldn't, but I'd probably take a Jeep on it. I wouldn't take a truck on it.
Hey, Palmoto. Sorry, I can't get Katrina a free tattoo. Yeah. Does she have any tattoos? I don't have any. I wanted one years ago. He said, no way, don't do it. I said, all right, didn't do it. Now he wants me to get one, and I don't want one now.
I want a Minion Bob on her booth.
Bob.
King of the booth.
Oh, I just got shot.
Backfiring motorcycle.
I guess.
We're a little
I
too
get it.
rich.
Yep. How many riders do you think come to the rally each year?
I have no idea. Well, the other day I found somebody that had a listing of a daily count. I'm assuming it's the county's count of the rubber bands. And they had like between 65 and 70,000 bikes. What are you pointing at?
That's Bill. And he's on he must have a different bike.
Who is it?
Bill and Jeannie, the one that had the shark bike.
Oh.
And he said he
brought
bought a new one.
He said he brought a different
just
bike.
went through one. It looked like almost a Pan America.
So we haven't got to do that yet. We're going to try to do that tomorrow. We're going to try to do
You need a trash can around here.
we need to go get ice anyway.
Keep up on your comments. I'm
Yeah, I'm
caught
going to have
up.
this guy talk to us in a minute.
What's
He's
he
from
got-
South
what's he doing?
Africa. He's having people sign his shirt.
Oh, that's cool. Tell him who we are. You got
We'll be here in
a
a minute.
card? Remember a sticker too. Stickers still out there? Yeah.
He's from South Africa. That guy. He's getting a sweatshirt. Everybody signed it. We'll see if he stops and talks to us. Where are you from?
South Africa.
So where'd you rent your bike at?
I'm there. How are you?
We're going to give you this. We actually have a YouTube channel. And if you go back to today's video, you're on it. So you can show all your friends that they can go on YouTube and they can check you out. All right. You too. Have a safe trip home. All righty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So much for me.
Okay. Have a safe trip home.
I've been watching you.
Yep, that's our YouTube channel. It's called Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventure, and it says it on the back here too. YouTube. You can find us in all those places. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. Is this your first trip out here?
No.
Oh, you've been out here like
That's my 8th year.
8 years?
Yeah.
Did we show you anything new?
No. I come up here to visit 8 years ago and liked it, so I moved over to Sturgis.
There you go. Yeah, this is a nice area, that's for sure.
Yeah. You guys be safe.
Okay, well, thank you.
He wasn't even selling anything. He gave us
Yep.
these for giving us gave him a sticker and a card. Make him a star on YouTube. All of his African buddies can see him on YouTube now.
I still didn't throw it away. I took that up there and didn't throw it away.
Devil's Tower. Yep, we went to Devil's Tower. But we
Well,
just
no,
showed you
you're
the outfit.
probably telling him what he can do still.
Oh.
What's up, B&T? Hey, Buffalo. How you doing? Camper costs roughly a week in Deadwood. Camper?
A campsite. There's only really a couple places to camp. One's KOA. I'm not big on the KOA out there. It's at the top of the freaking mountain. Got a little motorhome. It's pretty easy to get into, but a larger trailer, a larger fifth wheel would be tough getting up in there. There's some free places to camp up there, which are national forests, but there's no utilities. But other than that, if you go out the 85 from Deadwood there, at that last light where the signs that tells you welcome to Deadwood, go out that way. I don't know how far it is. Right there at the Spearfish exit, there's Elk Grove or Elk Horn. They're about the most expensive. They have concrete pads and everything. Other than that, there's not a lot of places in Deadwood to RV at. And I don't know if you were looking to rent a camper, I don't think there's anybody in Deadwood.
Did you get your
that rents
bike back? I
campers.
was thinking about you today. Are you kidding me? Did you go by?
She'll try to call him in a minute. Maybe he'll answer.
Oh, Bob, put your son down. Bob, look over here real quick. There you go. Hey,
Picture time.
that's Big Whoop. Big Whoopie. Okay. I've seen it a few times on there. Yeah. Now you'll be on the live if you look it up today. Oh,
We were wearing same hats all day today.
yeah.
We were hanging out for the past 3 days. We just left them.
I think I got them. They're on that phone.
We just left the people we met with them down at the full throttle.
Bob, is that your friend? Which friend? There was, I don't know if he's the one for, he must not have been. He didn't know who we were, did he? The Australian
The
guy?
African guy?
Yeah.
He was from Africa.
I know, but I mean, did we?
No, he didn't know us.
Okay.
He was coming along getting people to sign a sweatshirt that he's taking home.
It's too late. He's already gone. What did he offer
He
us?
rented a bike somewhere.
He gave us these little what did he say? A broken angel?
Some kind of, there's something about God on it.
God's plan for your salvation.
Figured out where everything was.
What's up, Uncle Jesse? And then there's as many.
Uncle Jesse with the Duke boys?
I don't know. Oh yeah, the guy that I was talking to in the overalls, probably. Are there as many dispensaries in South Dakota as Colorado? Asking for
No.
a friend.
No. Marijuana is still illegal here in this state. Medical marijuana is okay in your own private sanctuary or private property. So no, most people here are going across the border, getting it from Wyoming, or I think Wyoming's got it.
I don't know. A lot of the boys, somebody said he wants to know where to find a girl.
I always say if you can't find a girl at home, you probably ain't gonna find one here.
He said she doesn't have to be a 10 or nothing.
There ain't even any truck stops around here to get you a lot list. So I don't know what to tell you. Topless Tuesday yesterday. If there was 30 girls there all together, it'd be a miracle.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said. Because he went through the interviews, like, I want you to get some girl interviews. I said, there really wasn't that many girls there. Montana, Mark says. And it was slim pickings out there. I mean, there was the girls that were in the contest, and then there was a handful of other girls. But mostly it was, I would probably say.
Way more. There's probably last 2 years, I would say there was over 100, 200 girls.
Now, give me a sticker.
There.
Here, go in front of here.
Don't be mean. You're gonna get us boycotted.
No, did you see?
I know, but he's gonna get us boycotted on Facebook or YouTube. Both of them. He made his finger into something dirty.
Shame,
Danny,
shame. Super chat. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Every bit helps. I figure. One, I would say the same thing. I think this rally is smaller, less people here. On our views, we're not getting the views that we got last year. I'd have to go back and look and see what we did the first year we came out. Subscriber-wise, we've done pretty good, but we're 1,000 away from being at 20,000. So if you know anybody out there that has subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Share it with some friends. Let them know. We got a lot of stuff coming out about Sturgis. We're going to get really in-depth next year, getting you ready for Sturgis. We got a lot of things already set up here that we're going to be getting information. Good chance we may be flying out here a couple times during the year, meeting with the city and the county on different things that they're trying. We're going to try to get that road out there, fix the buffalo chip, something better. It's 100. I made a video on that too, and we'll show you that. Didn't have time to bring it out this time. That road's 100 times better than it was last year. We could run with both of us on the bike between 45, 50 miles an hour, pretty much all the way down that road. There's some morons out there doing 10, but you can always
probably still think it's like the old road.
No, there's some gravel off to the sides. You don't want to get off. But I mean, most of these roads, like Iron Mountain's the same thing in Needles Highway. You don't want to get off to the side of the road. You'll fall off in a ditch, and you'll be hurt.
So, Chris, I'd stay with Katrina because you know what you got with her. You get a new one, you never know what you're going to get. I think that's why he stays with me. He figures it could be a lot worse. Might be a little better, but it could be a lot worse. Hey, Palmoto, he's in Miami. Egghead said, you don't want to mess with the woman there. There's a lot of MCs without colors, and you don't want to accidentally talk to their woman. That's true. You don't want to do that.
You only see that mostly on Main Street here. But before you approach the girl, if you kind of just wait a few seconds, usually the guy comes strolling up behind her. Look to see if she's got any red on. That's usually a good indication of a HA. I don't know if Sons of Silence, if they bring their gals out. Oh, the girl's showing a whole lot of stuff.
Oh, I got her earlier. She wouldn't turn around, so I said that one there.
Oh, I meant this one. Her whole front's completely open.
Oh, I didn't see
She had to cut all the way across the front, all the way down. You didn't get a very good shot of that one. Sorry.
I know, when you see something good, there was a really cool bike, and I wanted to show it, and then everybody...
There's a bunch of girls over there. Got them on big TV, you can see them. Bye!
Thanks, Big Whoopie. So, I'm in Montana for the...
There, do a little dance for all the guys.
We sent you some stuff.
Naked pictures? Oh, okay.
From Lafayette.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll have to look at it a little bit. Yeah.
It's probably had about 8 drinks more than that.
What's her first name? I always forget. No. Ladora. Yes, Ladora.
Neither the other couple. When we came out, we were in Sundance. You guys had already left. We were there for a couple hours.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, the place is empty. People were leaving.
Were the burnouts any good, or were you not even out there?
We heard they loved you guys.
Well, the burnouts to me, it used to be, we haven't been out there probably in 10 or 15 years. They used to have a platform around it. You could stand up and you could watch it. Well, now it's up on the platform and you can't. When they did the 2 trial ones, I'm like, I'm not sitting there and watching that. That's stupid.
Well, I'm glad we didn't say, because there was one guy that showed you what a burnout was, I guess, and another guy that did it on the street. I got those two, and I'm like, that's good
You know
enough.
what they were doing? There wasn't enough burnout people signed up. They were dragging it out. Were you there for the first one?
No.
So it wasn't it was close to 5 o'clock.
Jeez.
Then we all went to the long one.
Well, I was wiped out. I mean, on the way home, I could hardly stay awake. We got back to the trailer, and I was like, crap.
Well, then we met up.
All right, so let me see what the comments are here. Let's.
You what?
I actually can't wait to see what the 85th anniversary will be like. That's what the Buffalo Chip. They're already thinking about the 85th with the new COO. Notice that the food vendors this year dodging big time, $27 for a hamburger, $11 for a minute. Now I didn't see any $27 hamburgers. Most of the ones that we bought here, like at the Knuckle, Iron Horse, over here at Loud America, is between $12 and $17. So I'm not sure where you got a $27 burger at. $11 lemonades, I'm not sure there, but I mean, sometimes you can buy that refill cup. That is kind of crazy.
I don't know.
But you got to go to the cheap place. Go down to Uncle Louie's when he's open. $5 for mixed drinks, $3 for draft. Go down to the Vets Club. They're a lot cheaper down there. We were out at Stone House. It was cheaper out there. They had burgers and barbecue for $10 a piece. And the
right there.
beer was, I think, about $5-6 each.
I know she was having a fit. She was having nicotine.
Robert, yep, we appreciate you watching our channel. Dawn's hearing some music out there. What are you using for a live? iPhone, GoPro? Both phones are Galaxy G21 Pluses. That's what we're using. Normally we have electricity, we use the laptops. So I want to switch over to an iPhone, but I'm not willing to spend $15. What I do is with these phones I buy just a videotape on. I don't want to use my regular phones to do video. The dog's great. He's fine. He's back to normal.
Yep. He's getting to play ball and everything. My wife ran off with my best friend, and I sure miss him.
I hear that a lot. You need to find that woman that's got a boat and a good job.
There you go. Hey, Bird, really?
Burnout. Back in the 70s in junior high school, that's what we called the people who smoke pot.
We used to
Burnout.
call them freaks.
Yeah. How long have we been married? In September 1st, we'll be married 21 years. 43.
43.
Dated for 2.
Yep. So we've been together 45. Believe it or not.
Are we telling the truth? Or are we lying? Isn't that a game show?
To tell the truth.
No, that gun show.
That what?
That one show that was on the other night.
Oh.
I guess it's that your show, that
Bobby
guy.
Bones?
Yeah, Bobby Bones does that.
Yeah, because he's having a thing come out. It's called The Snake in the Grass, I think, or something like that.
Where are we going after this? We're going back to Arizona. So we'll be heading out of here no later than Wednesday, probably. By the weekend, we should be back home. Probably take about 3 days, unless we see something worth stopping for.
We leave Wednesday. That's my birthday.
She'll be 83.
Believe it or not.
23.
I wish.
She used to go backwards, but now she'd be
Negative. No, when I hit 40, I said, I'm not being any older than 40, so I started going backwards. And it's like, well, now I'm underage. I better
She's like 5.
I better go the other way again. What? I don't know. He didn't get the rest of his thing out.
So where we're at, we're on the corner of 3rd Street in Main in downtown Sturgis. The life of the Sturgis rally, the 82nd rally. Right across the street. She got on there.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she walked by.
Did you guys see her?
You need to put that on the big screen.
So we won't be in Arizona very long.
There's old man. He's working from 7-Eleven. He got off.
There's no 7-Elevens around here.
One someplace I thought I seen.
Not in Sturgis. We won't be in Arizona very long because we're gonna the 24th. I think we have a doctor's appointment, so we're going the 23rd back over to California. Then we'll be there a week. We'll come back. It'll be Labor Day. The kids will come out. We'll go on the boat. And then we have to leave like the 9th or 10th to head up to
Washington State.
Washington State.
We're going to be in the southern part of Washington State, staying for about a week. And what we're doing that for is 2 reasons. One, our membership we have with our camping club, we get a week use of a trailer. Well, it's still a trailer. It's a park model. And so if we don't use it by the end of December, we'll lose it. And 2, if we hit Washington State, we have been in all 4 corners of the United States in this year. There's only 3 states that we have not been in.
North Dakota, Delaware, and West Virginia.
Yep.
So Mitch and Diane made it home there in Arizona. It's 105. It was 105 here today, too. It was hot.
Yeah.
So is the humidity up? Because they said there's so much rain down there. It's hot and humid in Arizona. I don't know. Is Pam up for swinging? Just kidding. She looks great. Now, we know a lot of people that do that, but we never have done it. We've only been with each other, believe it or not. There's another one, believe it or not. Hey, Lady Tam. Good looking out, Tam. Congratulations, your guys' anniversary. Wow, what was her name? I guess that was that girl just walked by. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Elizabeth. I guess they say Biker Chicks. Cherryberry is very busy this year. First year she didn't go live. Oh, one sexy Biker Chick. Oh, she didn't go live this year, really?
We didn't do a lot.
No, she usually does a bunch
she's
of
been
lives.
very busy.
She's kind of short-staffed, too.
Yeah. So, at the pre-rally, she was all by herself. So,
I don't know if that's a little too liberal for you.
right.
Going up to Washington State. Got to go to Texas, October, November.
We went through the East Coast, and I thought that would be really bad. You know, Massachusetts, they say it's really very liberal. But
We never really had any trouble with anybody.
no,
Of course, we don't like scream and yell and say what we
got
think.
stickers all over our cars or
Yeah.
anything like that. So, we
Yeah.
kind of mind our own business.
Was cool today.
I actually
here.
wanted to, that's one of my rides that we were going to do before the pandemic came. We were going to go before Sturgis, drop the trailer off and go through Oregon and Washington State through the coast. And
Did we get to see you yet, Joe? There's Ryder X. How you doing there? Mike thinks you and him would hit it off really well. Mike wants to meet you. Motor Mac. I don't know. I don't know. I guess he did come down, did he? Come out to California. I know. We used to live there. Our daughters still live there. Also, West Kentucky. We were in Kentucky. We went through it. We drove through it. Here goes Lynn.
fire waitress.
Mark Shields says, I know it's a little soon to ask you, but coming to Bikes, Foods, and Barbecue again this year.
No, it's too late this year. It's going to be in October, and that should be the same weekend that Las Vegas has theirs. And even if they didn't, with the garage being built, we're looking at we may be canceling any other events this year. Even the back of the garage getting built. We'll probably still do Las Vegas, but we'll be doing some videos talking about, it's already here in November, December. There you go. I thought you guys left. You're still here
No,
too?
they said they were still there.
She's not getting on camera.
That's one of our subscribers. You guys ever go to Rocky Point? Yes, we did last year, Mitch. You were a little out of it. But yeah, we went last year. You guys want to go? We're thinking about maybe doing that, skipping Galveston, because Rocky Point is way closer to us than Galveston is. So yeah, we'll have to get together. Maybe we can all go down there together. What does it take to make Bob laugh out loud? Much respect. I told him a joke one time and he cried. He laughed so hard he cried. That's probably the only time I've seen him laugh that hard.
Usually when she tells a joke, she doesn't remember the punchline.
But it's a good joke. If we're ever around, let me know and I'll tell you the
You
joke.
made a joke.
No. You got that right. Okay, there you go.
Oh, we got a waitress coming up. This joke.
If you ever come to Washington, let us know. We'll buy you a beer. Washington State, that's where we're going to be, but we're going to be down just right on the other side of the Oregon border in Washington State.
Okay, we got one seat.
Over there. Yeah, grab that one over there too.
Okay. They weigh like 50 pounds.
That one doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. So, so it's 105 today. It's still a bombing. Let me look at the temperature here.
Real hot. So we're going to be, I think it's called Sea View, where we're going to be, and it's called Long Beach Camping Resort. But it's like barely on the other side of Oregon.
90 degrees, what it is right now,
So pretty, it's kind of
and
warm.
got a breeze coming in. Guy across the street from us, which is one of our subscribers, his awning blew off today, ripped it to him.
I know.
That's a really bad
I
wind
was like,
this
I feel
afternoon.
like I'm sitting like this.
Sky's pretty clear. Let me go up here. Sky's pretty blue.
Made it to Rapid City tonight.
There's some dark clouds coming in over there.
1694 miles this week. Wow, that's a lot of miles.
Good for the moment. We rode a little over 1,000 since we've been here.
When will you be in Vegas? If they have the motorcycle rally, we'll
Well, let's
be
just
there.
look it up and see when the motorcycle rally is.
It's,
Bike
it's
Fest.
like
First weekend.
September 29th or something like that. And I think it's only 4 days. Here, I put it up.
You're gonna look it up. We originally, somebody told us it was never gonna have it again.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Oh, that's why you guys are going to go to the party? Or the
We are going to be going to Vegas no matter what in September, probably.
yeah, September 30th through October 2nd.
So September 30th through October 2nd is when the Bike Fest should be in Vegas. If it's not, we're going to be, no, not unless you turn this. Turn this one again.
So they came to say hi. Yeah, she's a kitty cat. There you go. So, you want to tell them your names?
That'd be first name.
Sean.
Okay.
I'm Fender Kitten.
Yeah, that's Spinner Kitten.
I don't do any videos.
Oh. No
I don't
videos.
have that kind of time.
She's very busy. They have their own business.
Well, because there used to be, isn't there another YouTuber that's Fender something?
Fender Bunny.
Benny,
Bunny.
Benny,
We
okay.
were at the Buffalo Tube
Okay.
the other night.
Oh, did you? All right.
And,
She doesn't do a lot of videos anymore.
Oh, she doesn't?
But she's very nice.
Very nice.
well, see, a lot of them get to the point where people don't realize how much work you do with this, and you don't make a lot of money doing this. So when they start thinking about this, you get to be somebody really big, like Crime Cut Pro, they're making, he's probably making $20,000, $30,000 a month. But the average person, if you got 100,000, well, it's like Adam Sandoval. He's doing all this other stuff, plus his YouTube channel. So you get to where he's got a campground. He's working on another campground. He's got the trail rides now. He's going to start doing trips around.
Destination ride.
Yeah, I think that Make's going to start doing that too. Where what you do is you pay us to take you for a ride, like a trip to Vegas or a trip like that. And
I don't get paid, and I take you for a ride.
I would only think people that were foreigners would do that. I heard her, but it don't make no difference.
I
They
know.
want to see you laugh.
When do you laugh?
He's not even ticklish, so you can't even tickle him and try to get him to laugh. So, way to go on your marriage. Thank you, Janet. Yep, upstate. Yeah, Washington State. I'm about 90 miles north of Portland, Oregon. Alrighty. I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, just tell them the town we're going to
I
see.
told him Seaview. It's Seaview, Washington. It's right on the coast, just right on the other side of
Oregon.
Oregon. So Janet says, what town in Arizona? Bullet City is where we live, back home. Where our house is, I couldn't say we live there. We're never there. I love that feeling like I'm hanging out with y'all. Thanks, Weaver. Janet said, happy birthday. Thank you. Okay, you guys have
Tomorrow. We'll go to dinner with you.
So we've what's been probably exciting about this rally, you know, each year, just like Daytona, we met a lot of you down in Daytona, and we had a lot of people come up and say, hey, you know, appreciate the videos you put out and all that. Here, we're probably over 1,000 subscribers, or at least 1,000 viewers. Not everybody subscribes, that we've met since we've been here. It's just crazy here. We just stop on the street. It's 10 or 15 people will come up and say, hey, you know, we've been watching your channel. We just started this week, or we've been watching it for
Well,
years.
that guy lives in Spearfish. That Uncle Jesse guy that was up here says he lives in Spearfish. He started watching us 2 weeks ago. He says, I just love you guys. You guys are great. I'm like,
Watch more.
I don't know. Well, I mean, he just said he started watching 2 weeks ago.
So we're trying to break it here with 20,000 subscribers. We're just about 1,000 away from 20,000. Help us out. If you're not watching our channel, click it out. We got a lot of great stuff that's going to be coming out. We're going to be, we got some motor work that's been done. We're going to show another video on that. We got something really cool today, and we'll be showing you that video. We got a lot of really great stuff that's from here this year. What's different from this year's rally from us is we used to show you whatever we did today, we put it out tonight, you got to see it in the morning. This time we're not doing that. We're showing you some things ahead of time, but anything that's already passed, you don't get to see. We're saving all that or after the rally. This is like that. We went on the Legends ride. You got a little taste of it, but you didn't get to see the whole thing. I just do some stuff up just to give you guys a taste of the girls and what was kind of going on. Trying to keep them subscribers, keep people interested. We got some big announcements coming after this week. Within the next couple of weeks, we should have some really big announcements, or at least tell you what's going on. We got the garage being built. We're going to show you that. Got a 50 by 60 American-made steel building going up. Got a studio that's going to be going in there. We got a whole bunch of banners and signs from a lot of our great vendors that we deal with. So that's really exciting. We're going to be doing installs at the shop when it gets up and going. We're going to talk about, I was an auto mechanic for, 25 years. Never really worked on, I've never tore into a motor or transmission on a motorcycle. Pretty much anything else I can do. But I've never done that. So I'm going to be picking up a couple of used motors, more or less core motors, take them apart, and we'll talk about some of that stuff. If you're somebody that would like to learn a little bit more about working on bikes, I'm going to show you that. Coming from somebody like me, the advantage that I have is I have a lot of great resources with these vendors that we deal with, showing different tricks, how they do things. One of the things that we just had done on our bike, we'll be showing you a trick on that one. Also, we found out something that might cause you a problem that they never even ran into. Out of 28 years being in business, they've never had to do this. So they made a phone call to somebody they knew and said, hey, try this and fix it. So we'll talk about that. So we got a lot of really neat things that's going to be coming up on our channel between now and who knows when. We're also going to be looking at, there's a girl who's got little sticky things stuck on her love jugs. You've seen them or not?
Boy parts on her tatas.
Her love jugs.
So Jerry, thanks. It was great to see you too. He must come every other year. So he says he'll see us out here again in 2024. He's the one that gave Charlie some cookies, and he gave us some whiskey that we haven't got to try yet.
I haven't showed you that bottle yet. I showed you the challenge coin he gave me.
No, that was David.
I thought it was challenge coin. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. But yeah, we've seen a lot. We got a pie. We've got a strawberry rhubarb pie that I finished off.
If you got a really big screen TV, you can see the girl. Let me switch to the
Layout. Oh, she just turned around and walked off.
All right. So we're still live. We can still hear us talk. She already walked away. It's too slow. Too small on the phones here to do this.
I know.
If I had the computer, it would work a little better.
Quick and Turk said they are going up, but didn't hear anything specific about Bike Fest. If you let us know, we'll be there either way. Bike Fest, which one's that? Biketoberfest? The
Yeah.
one down in Daytona?
No, probably Florida.
Well, that's what I meant. Yeah, Daytona, Biketoberfest.
No, they call, I don't know. We're not going to Florida. That's for sure. We're not going to Florida for the fall rallies. That is not in our plans. We were thinking about calling the dealership up, see if they wanted to work us a deal, but airline tickets are crazy right now, so it's not even an option right now.
We wish you were here too, Jamie.
If we get one of the sponsors that we're thinking about talking to, but we may not even know about that. It may take a new year before they make a decision on what they want to do. At that point, we'll see what kind of rallies they want us to cover. And then that would make a big difference because they would basically be covering the expenses. You look at Patreon or email.
Yeah.
We also have a.
So Bill email us. He said he knows where that's at. I don't know where he's at. Where'd he go?
He knows where what's at.
Where we're going to be in Washington. And Washington will be up there. There he is. Yes, that's where we're going to be. In Long Beach at Seaview or Seaview in Long Beach, one of the two. We'll be there September 11th through the 18th. So email us.
Now we're not bringing the bike.
Right there. Yeah.
We're only bringing the truck.
He said he just wants to meet up and have a beer.
So we're
we can
not.
do that.
It's kind of like a honeymoon thing we're going to do. Just going to be us, leave the dog at home. He's going to fend for himself for the week. Leave a bag of dog food and 5 gallons of water. Well, he probably needs 20 gallons of water.
No, our daughter's going to be watching, and here comes 2 girls.
I got him. Giving you the big screen here, so you guys can see that. We'll give you a few minutes of this, and then we'll flip back to the other one. But,
all right, Gary, you guys be careful. I'm glad you're almost home. It was great meeting up with you guys again. Thanks for all the goodies. And
we are shooting 4K here, so it's actually, looking on my screen, looks pretty clear. I don't know if you can see all the strands of that stupid grass they grew. I'm going to complain to the city about that, too. What kind of crap they're trying to do here? We can't. How do they expect me to do videos and they got all this crap in the way? Blocking my views.
Hola, Oscar.
We're going to be talking to the city. The city act like if they would have known what we do, they would have gone on board with us. We haven't seen any. Has anybody seen any videos coming out by the city? Oh, we didn't pick up our stupid thing today either.
No.
Got to do that. Make sure you put that down tomorrow. We got to pick up our media passes. If we don't pick our media passes up for the city, they may not give them to us next year. There we are. We're back. Give you a little tease there of what's going on down Main Street. Starting to get a little bit dark here. If it gets too dark, we'll turn off the other camera, but I think you guys can still kind of see what's going on. Some of the bikes going by. Temperature's a little better. It was 105 degrees today. It was hot. It was about 3 degrees cooler here in Sturgis than what it was in Black Hills Harley over at Exit 55 where the dealer was at. We were out there this morning, went by Rick Racks and went by the Harley, got them to talk to us. We seen the Monkey Man. We got the Monkey Man on tape. Might get him on the video tomorrow. We caught him actually working.
See what he was doing. You aren't supposed to tell him.
They watched his video. They already seen him. But he didn't do the whole job himself. He had some of them. I think the Amplified guys were helping him.
Chris and Katrina from our Everyday Getaway, they were one of our very first 100 subscribers. When we went to the RV thing in Florida, that's where we got our first 100 subscribers. So thank you, Chris and Katrina. They were our neighbors. They were right across from us where we were staying.
But there's a stretch there. Look at that. That's the bikes going that way. So the front of the bars here, it's pretty full. But going down the other way, there's a lot of parking spots.
Toasty Sacramento, huh, Braid? Butter love jugs. It's been so long, I don't remember.
They are cooling devices for your heads. You know, only when you have two heads.
Or, I was gonna say, they can heat up your heads. Depends on which love jugs you're talking about. Dawn says she loves her body.
So, getting a little windy now.
Yeah.
If it gets too windy, we might have to quit. I don't want all the crap to blow off. There's a couple of girls playing tug of war with each other. Got a little bit of side action there going on.
Cover it rather than trying to show it off. Vegas Bike Fest. Yes, we will be at that. Kiwi and Twerp. Be safe, ride safe, and enjoy. Okay, Lady Tramp, you be safe too. Sucks. Giant bar in the talks being built for the next year on Main Street. Heard anything? Giant bar being built here on Main Street for next year? Haven't heard anything about that.
They would have to be tearing something down. They're not tearing nothing down. I don't know of any bar. This bar just got bought. Depending on the deal that he made, it may go back to the original owner. But I don't think anybody's building. The only thing that got built here is the brewery. The Knuckle owns the brewery that's out on the end of Junction there by the 90. That was built. But there's no land here on Main Street to build anything on.
Love you guys too. Check their channel out, Our Everyday Getaway. They go all over the United States too and do all kinds of fun stuff. So Our Everyday Getaway, Chris and Katrina, check them out.
So they got a live band across the street. I have no idea who it is. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
Wade says, come for the heat, stay for the dust. Welcome to Sturgis.
We haven't really had that. We like to say it's dusty in our campground. But I mean, it's
We're
not.
just here.
It wasn't as bad as, it's the golf cart's covered in dust. We put a cover on the bike. When I took the bike in today, get worked on, they're like, your bike's dirty. Why ride it? Maybe tomorrow I'll have Bug Slide clean it. We'll see. We got a lot of things to do tomorrow. You got to go by the legends. See if they're actually letting you tour inside.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do that tomorrow too. Holy crap, you got a lot to do tomorrow.
Yep. Oh, my shoulders.
Which one? This one? He was supposed to go back to the chiropractor today. He didn't go. Want to see hot dudes. There's
There's probably someone by.
there's one right here for you.
Here comes one with a bunch of cameras. Up, he turned. He's even got a job. I don't see nobody now.
There's the guy. Was it yesterday? Somewhere I took some video of a guy. Oh yeah, it was out somewhere on a ride yesterday. Oh, it was in Sundance. His nipples here. He was an older guy, but he didn't have his shirt on, and he was pretty puffed out, I guess. So my Patriot 64, you're going by the full throttle. Yes, tomorrow we're going to go to the full throttle. Everyone a cracker, we're sitting right behind you. Oh, there they are, over there. I see them. They were just standing right over here. They said they had to come and get a soda before they could ride their motorcycle home.
A little bit of soberness.
Weaver's laughing. So how long we been on? An hour and 12 minutes.
Yep. Not going to stay on too much longer. If you want to get any questions about what's going on in Sturgis, be happy to tell you what's going on. It's been hot. Somebody asked if we've seen any trouble going around. We haven't seen any trouble. Seen some drunk people being picked up off the sidewalk. But had some moron come down in a car a little while ago, if you were watching earlier. Somebody should not have a driver's license anymore if you can't read the freaking sign that says closed, road closed. Like the guy went through Santa Monica, went through the farmer's market.
That was our email again. There you go, Bill. Sandy says, so much fun. We're staying next week too. There you go. And hopefully you'll get your pipe done before then. I can't believe that. They still haven't even called him, they said.
Yeah, I was going to tell you to try to call him. See if he
Well,
answers
it's on
the
that.
phone.
Well, no, I guess he's on this phone. Tonight will be crazy with Jackal. I know a lot of people are going out there to see them. They're either going to Jackal or they're going to that Jody party, Don party.
John.
P-A-R-D-I. Oh, there's some buns. Yep. If you're not here, you're missing the party. A lot of people that have been here for the first time. It's this one. Yes, I do. Ask my neighbor Gary raised in custard advice so you don't drive by
There you
custard
go.
and
She
check
smiled
out.
at y'all.
Oops.
Drinking out the picture.
Check out Pounding Father's Restaurant. Pounding, yes. That's in the city of Custer. That's upstairs. They said they have excellent steaks there. We didn't eat there, but we do have them on video. Did you put Custer's up? So we have a video on Custer, just the city itself. It's a video all by itself. And at the end, we go by the brewery there and they talk about it up there, Tim. So yeah, it's a great place. How's your friend doing, Tim? I was reading some of the stuff you had sent us. I hope your friend's doing okay now. Jackal does a real live headbanging show. Yeah, he does. Oh, there I am. Nope. Hello. What are you trying to do? Oh.
That.
We've been hanging out with people from the meeting, great people. I know that's one thing about Sturgis. Everybody here is so friendly. You just start talking to somebody, they end up being your best friend. Exchange emails,
Somebody must know who we
phone
were
numbers, and why.
because they were pointing at us.
Oh. And it's an awesome place. Everybody is friendly. Everybody will talk to you. Hot dog and beer, $20. What's a steak dinner? I don't know.
Probably around $30. A couple people said steak dinners here are around $30 to $40. I don't know if I'd pay that out here. I don't know.
We did. The best steak we ever had was in Wyoming, and that place isn't there no more. But we tried to find it again. You can go to a place that's called Woody's, and that's at Buffalo Chip. And then you can get a beer,
Dollar beers.
dollar beers, and a dollar hot dog.
Yeah.
There you go. So if you're out at the Buffalo Chip, go to Woody's, and you can get a dollar beer and a dollar. See that guy is?
What?
This guy.
We're already on the internet. I don't
We
need
got
any.
you. We got you on. There's Grandpa Dude. Hey, how you doing? How is it down there in Myrtle Beach? Stephen hasn't been on in the last couple of lives. I hope he's doing okay. I think he wasn't
He got
feeling
the
too
COVID.
hot. Yeah, he did. I hope he's okay. Thank you for your mail. Mailed email sent. Okay, sounds good, Bill. I'll check it out when I get back, and I'll email you back our phone number. We can exchange phone numbers.
Floods haven't really been too awful bad as the way they started out. Right now, I just hit a fly on my arm. That's what made me think about it. That fly.
Oh, yeah.
We're on the pink. Probably coming to work. Damn, even got upstairs with his answers at. I didn't show you that yet either.
Oh, that's probably going to just be on Patreon.
Patreon too? Is that a little too much?
Well,
Were they letting it all hang out?
it was like going into a strip club.
And probably won't see it on here. You'll see it on Patreon. All right, it's getting kind of dark. Go back here. There we go. There we are. So we're going to wrap it up. Got 181 people on.
There we go.
That's right. My phone's sitting here. I was trying to turn my phone off, but I guess.
During the rally, Dollar Beer and the Dog is the inflation buster of spices for sure. If that's true, you're not going to find that many places, but they do have it there out at the strip. Oops. Sorry, I'm not talking. He's not talking. Nobody's talking.
You're supposed to be talking. What are you doing?
I know. Well, I'm texting. I didn't know you were going to do that. So I just texted you back, Bill. So we'll exchange numbers. So David's on. How you doing, David? Oh, there he is. That the guy says he lives out here, and he just started watching us the last couple weeks. In Northern Michigan. My name is OJ. What's the best time you guys have ever had at the rally?
I put my phone in upside down.
What?
I put my phone in upside down.
Uh, you guys, that's what we like to do the best. I mean, we go on all these places we go, it's fun in what we do. We like doing what we do, but meeting you guys is probably the best fun we've ever had. Some of the concerts we've been to are fun. That's a good time. But we usually don't ever stay to the end because we want to get out.
So we came out here for the very first time we came out. It was just me and her by ourselves. We rode across. Longest time we'd ever rode, about 1,500 miles from California. That was the first time we ever came out here. So you may have been watching. What brought us out here was the Full Throttle TV show. Those that might remember that from years ago. We seen that, and I thought, we're going to go. We put in our 2-week vacation, and here across the United States we came. And that was quite an experience. The first time we came out, we seen a lot of animals, stuff on the side of the road, a lot of antelope, more than we've ever seen any other time. Yeah, they were alive. And we've seen wild Mustangs. Probably that was our best trip that we've had out here. I've had a lot of other great rides that we've done, but to me, anytime to be on a motorcycle and riding is usually always a good time for me. Other than riding in heavy duty traffic in California, which is the funnest thing to do. So, get the camera going so I can get some action going on.
I'll have to go around to the girls too. If you're ever here, I guess they'll do it through tomorrow. Now you have a parade of girls where all the bartender girls come out from the basement and go to their stations at 6 o'clock every day here at One Eye Jack. So if you want to see a parade of girls.
They're not all in a row. A couple come out and then they stop. A couple more come out. I guess they're getting their money, cash drawers, and all that stuff getting ready. So it wasn't what I thought. I thought it would be like all of them would come out like in a little parade. Well, it's not.
Love the show. Wish they would bring back the show. Yeah, that was kind of fun, but it was a reality show, so not
Somebody
all that
said he's looking at another one, but I don't think anybody's going to watch it. The bad news about this kind of stuff is, we're not the Sons of Anarchy or some TV show like that brought a lot of people to watch a show. I just don't think there's enough ordinary people that would watch a motorcycle series. Progressive is actually working on some kind of video, but we're not sure what they're going to be doing yet. If it's going to be one of these things they come to rallies and they film it, or are they going to just interview people? Who knows? But we heard that the other day that Progressive was looking into bringing something out next year.
So watch the video today, and you'll see if we got to meet the governor. Gary says they're going to Concord Mother Joseph Brewery for that.
Leaving? I got it. Quiet down over there. It's too damn loud. You're interfering with my live. With this religious speech you got. No, I got it. Put a cork in it. We can't hear my live. Turn around the other way. He's following you. Must be a sinner. He's waiting for you. So just trading. As soon as Sam gets done yakking, we'll go ahead and wrap the video up. I don't know if any of you guys had any more questions. Let me look at it real quick. Dave's in the house. He did pretty well. I thought I was watching it every week. So, which it was, we watched the Full Throttle show. We still watch it every once in a while. It's on one of the other, USA or something. And I don't look at it. But what we found out is a lot of the stuff really, which it is a reality show. Half that crap never really happened. It's like those people naked and in the wild. You got a camera crew there with you. You're not by yourself. Nobody's starving. Nobody's sleeping under a bamboo tree. They're probably sleeping in RVs that they all over. Tell that guy to shut up. Turn around. He's interfering with my show.
Supposed to say, thank you, Jesus.
Jesus sending down the road.
Did you guys hear him? Well, I watched it every week. I did. Well, I thought I watched it every week.
I know you.
Yeah, he's from France. Wait a minute. Oh, you don't want to get on? Okay, well, I'll take a sticker.
He's from France.
Yep.
So, no, Beta Mike is down in Florida. You go down to Leesburg or some of the rallies down there, you'll see him down there. He works a lot of like town meetings, not town meetings, but Leesburg, he's not really in Leesburg. He's across the pond over there at Useless.
He's
He's over there. He was there last year too. 2 years in a row he's been there.
Tell the truth, I never saw any advertisement for it. Yeah. But I'm gonna get into a fight with the Vice Kelly over YouTube. Well, they're
Holy rollers.
yes, they're evangelists.
They're probably sinners trying to be saints.
We're all sinners, so
Here they come.
According to the will of God, a desire to do that. Love to do that. It's like you love all the word of now, and all the content reveling now, and all the things you do now. You hate the things you now love.
Hey, guys!
That's the miracle of conversion. That's a miracle being born again. That was born.
He's a quick shot. That'll be seen on our Patreon page. The full set of them. Double pair there.
She says, watch out, you're going to get my sparkles all gone. Bye.
And you too can see that on Patreon.
Only on the Bob and Cam show. Right on. They're saying, move on. I got an email about Laughlin River Run 2023 from April 24th to April 28th. Apparently it's back on again.
No,
Yeah.
that's the Bullhead City one. Laughlin is done. Laughlin cannot have it anymore due to a couple of reasons. One, the last promoter, not Larry. The one before that, Daycon, never paid the Las Vegas police $300,000. So until that gets paid, nothing's going to happen. Also, Laughlin has gotten so strict. The last couple of years, they would pull you over as you pulled out of the casinos. DUI, taking guys' bikes, throwing them in jail, $10,000 later. So it got to be the point where nobody was going anymore. So the Laughlin River Run is never
Send me,
going to.
forward that email to me, Mitch. Here. That's our email address.
So go ahead and wrap it up.
Alrighty. So thanks for hanging out with us tonight. If you're not in Sturgis, maybe next year. If you guys are on your way home, go on. Be safe. Be careful. I'll be praying that everybody gets home safe. What are you doing?
I'm looking at you with the camera.
Oh, I know what it's. So, and subscribe to our channel because we're trying to reach 20,000. So if you haven't ever subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Help us make 20,000. We want to do it before the rally's over.
I only got like 3 days.
Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
Yep, got a bunch of videos coming up. And tomorrow you might see the Monkey Man on our show.
Yep.
Monkey Man, Monkey Man. We've seen the Monkey Man today.
You guys. Yep. Got the pocket fries. Bye, guys. Bye, Clint. Okay, be safe. Good night and peace out. See you
Later on, dudes, and Sunday we'll have a live here, wrap up of Sturgis. So back to the 6 o'clock time because it'll be pretty quiet here. Probably over at Loud American, and we'll do a wrap up party
We'll
and
be
tell you
playing the
what.
song. The party's over.
We'll let you know what we think about the rally and how it turned out and what plans are for next year. So we'll see
All
you
right,
then.
Karen. Karen says she'll see us
Bye,
next
Joe.
year.